Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, Susan. You have to excuse me, I just came back in from taking Nino out again. And oh my goodness, one, it got much hotter outside. And two, the sun just seemed like it was doing something. So my eyes are resetting. So I just came back in here and it's kind of dim. At first, I had the window open. I said, oh no, we going to need that sunlight to break out for a second. So I'm just letting my eyes adjust. But good afternoon, good afternoon. How's it going? How you doing? How's today? How is today? I said, let's toss it up. Let's shoot the shit. That's really what I wanted to say. But I was like, wait a minute, toss it up Tuesday, TT. Hey Tina, hey sis. How you doing? Once again, I said, hey Tina, I'm trying to figure out Siri why you're turning on. And it's so funny, she never answers when I say her name though. She never does. How you doing? How's today going? We in it, we in it. We in it, we in it. In a new day, in a new day. Oh my goodness. I swear. You'll come on here sometimes and be like, you know what? I want to just talk about some shit. But it's almost like going to work and talking about politics or, you know, gay rights or something. For some reason, people always, if we disagree or if this is just how I look at it or this, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. That's how I feel about it. Anytime you try to have a conversation about creators on here, you're like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I don't want nobody saying I was trying to, man, please. It's called talking. Shit. And how I'm going to be careful is by just giving my opinion, my objective, or whatever, or what I saw. Shit. That's it. That is it. That is it. Making my own comparisons of like what it remind me of. It remind me these days, and no one person is Biggie and no one person is Tupac, but it reminds me of Tupac. Hey Dana, hey sis, hold on, let me go in here and say hello. Let me go in here and say hey, hey, hey. I'm just a running my mouth. Hey Dana, hey sis, hey Tina. I know I said hey, but hey again. Since now I'm looking at hey Susan. But yeah, it remind me of like the Tupac Biggie, you know what I mean? Where it just damn, this is what it came to. You know, I like when rappers was beefing. Cube and NWA, you know, when Cube separated, they had one of the best beefs ever. I mean, great albums coming out of it. Great music. Great music. What was it? KRS-One, and when they was beefing, what's that they were beefing with? But that's what I'm talking about. This was still warring, still beefing, still calling you out, still whatever. But say, dang, people be like, let's destroy you. But then when people doing stuff that, 'cause first of all, I don't feel that nobody has any power to destroy you. Either they have the power to get you held responsible for what you've done to yourself, unless they setting you up. You know what I mean? But people will be out here, oh man, I'm gonna prove a point to people you don't need to prove a point to. And then when it comes to people you need to prove a point to, you never gonna prove a point to them. You never gonna do it. That's why I say even if I say something and I come on here and somebody say because I said their name or I saw about their situation, whoever it is, that now it's something that made us enemies for a war. No, it's a war I'm not gonna be in because when I truly tell you, I'm just at a place where I pick my battles wisely. You know what I mean? I pick my battles wisely. You could not like me, shit. You could think I'm married. Oh, she this, she that, she that's cool. You're entitled to it. You're entitled to it. I'm such a boss that even if I thought other things about you, you're just not even important enough to tell if I'm thinking that low of somebody. They're not even important enough, maybe talking back and forth to. But when I come on here, I'm not on here to speak on who low, who not low, who good, who not good, who bad, who, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm on here to say, oh, this is what happened. This is how I was looking at it. This is what I was thinking about. And like I said, I thought about like Tupac and Biggie, where it went so far that at the end, we lost two greats. So we could say, oh, you know, Huff and them was behind it. Suge was behind it. We could say all that don't matter. We lost. And they was able to use the feud as a way for us to lose two greats. So if you know, even if you hearing his music later, hearing that music later and saying it's still powerful now, think of how powerful it'd be and what things could be if they were still here. So, of course, like I said, nobody on here is Tupac, nobody is Biggie, but I'm just using the example of when beefs go too far. So, like when beefs going too far, it's like, all right, if something is so important, I should be on it instantly. Nobody got to tell me, you know, whatever. And if I find out later and it already went on, then yeah, I could be pissed off and I could, you know, confront it or whatever. But like I said, just trying to, I don't know, this whole takedown culture is so hard that sometimes you don't even want to help with the takedown on real things because everybody want to take everything down. Everybody, I want to take your channel down. I'm gonna take your this down. I'm gonna take your name down. I'm gonna take your business down. I'm gonna take your job down. I'm gonna take this. You know when times I counted? When during the, you know, the pandemic, we was going through them race wars, I watched people catch people who were doing terrible things. They end up losing their jobs, but they needed to be held accountable for what they doing. I feel like that's a must. That's a must. If you calling yourself so powerful, and that, like, could you imagine? And that's, remember they had to do it even with Trump when he first became president. Like, you the president, all that going on social media and just saying what you want. We gotta govern that. We gotta govern how you do. So if you really tell me you plan on making any kind of moves in life, this to anybody, it's like, okay, it'll show me how you moving. Cause who gonna want this mess with them? Who gonna want to bring something around that's always bringing drama, always on some bullshit, always mad, always angry, so damn hateful. Nobody want that shit around them. And it don't make me tough because I ain't got a rah every please. But what? What's going on here that's rah worthy, really? Because the thing we should be rah ain't in person, it's actions people are taking on here. That's worth a rah in a red road. The hypocrisy on here, the jealousy on here, you know, and then that's what people taking people down for. They ain't got shit to do with you were doing something wrong and I want to make a message and I want to send out a message. The message people want to send out is I'm I don't know. I don't know. I'm jealous. I don't know because I can't catch the messages these days. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's all these, you know, distractions, deflections. Like they, you know, like they set up. It's like when protests go on, and there's people that go and set up things, or people that go and purposely start looting to distract you from the protest. Like something big must be about need to go on, but we just keep getting caught in all these little tangles or nothing. You know, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got to be Gandhi. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be perfect to see that. Sometimes you got to come out of it. So you sitting there watching and saying, damn, I can see how if I was in there right now, I'd be jumping. I can see it. But standing out here, I can see how I'm going to do more, not jumping. I'm going to take a look at the whole big picture and see what is the distraction? Like, what is it we're trying to do? What is it we're trying to do? Like I said, I don't know. But yeah. So yesterday, you know what I mean? Yesterday, Tennessee got a strike. She, oh, y'all know this YouTube. Let me put out some disclaimers. As we live in this, we first enter the Twilight Zone. So when I enter the Twilight Zone, there's no way I can let my real mind think any of this shit is anything. And this is how I'm able to digest my food. I can't have this, you know, centered too deep in my real mind. So I first enter the Twilight Zone. Secondly, like I said, once again, I am here discussing what I say with with you with you all, and yes, some things I'm just gonna make humor because it's just what it is to me. And this is not a case of, oh my goodness, I had something with Yvette and I just been waiting. Please, please. There's been plenty of beefs with her and somebody. I ain't done jumped into it because I'm not jumping into none of anybody's beef is they beef. I am speaking on what I saw. I'm speaking on what I saw and what I thought. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't need. Let me tell you something. People kill me. Oh, was you doing this for content? For content. Anything you do on his content, I come on here and just stare at y'all. That would be the content. They say, "Oh, she the one who stare." She just she just come and say that would be the content I was offering. But I'm just speaking, like I said, on what I saw, what I watched. Because also I know that around here it'll be because you was in the thing, you was in the chat. Say something. They say anybody in the chat wanted to be seen. And if you couldn't see them, then they must have you on block. And hey, it really doesn't matter to you or them. I'm sure that y'all weren't seen. But so yeah, so I go over. We watching Ten of Keys, watching Ten of Keys live. She's just explaining what's going on. What process she's going to take, her next steps. What she's going to do, how she feel this began, whatever. She's just talking about that. Yvette comes. Telling her to drop the link to come up there. And she comes up, so she asks, do everybody think so? Nobody's saying, matter of fact, Heidi said in the chat, like, hey, no yelling, y'all, no yelling. Not just her no yelling, no yelling for you back. None of that. She's just like, no yelling, y'all, no yelling. I said, yeah, no yelling. No calling each other the B word or the N word. You know what I mean? Because to me, even if I come to somebody's crib, you just think about it. Let's just put it, everybody got their own perspective. Everybody move their own way. They their own person. I'm not here to say if you don't move like me, you not moving. I'm not here to say if you don't think like me, you don't talk like me, you don't act like me, you ain't me. You can't be like me, you don't say. It's not that simple in life. So, like I said, to me, everybody's channel is their home. If you come in my home and you out your body in any kind of way, this anybody. Don't put you on defense. Like, hey, wait, is this motherfucker in my crib like you know what I mean? Did they just wipe that shit off? They shit on my carpet. Did they just drop that chicken bone on the floor? It's your home. It's your home. So to me, the way you enter somebody's stuff say a lot to them. So if I come in your home, yeah, I can tell you like, hey, you have an order. Like in here, this is a kingdom, and everybody is royalty. Everybody is royalty. And by giving that first seat of respect, it's no reason that why should you be in here disrespecting. If I'm saying, hey, what we won't do is we won't diss anybody. Because if they so important, show me by not being able to talk about it. If you bump into anybody you don't get along with up in here, hey, show you such a boss that and you're amongst bosses. Nobody's going to let this rift start. Not because they choosing a team, because this ain't the place. You entered saying that you had that on you. So that's how I enter anybody's thing. I'm not coming up on nobody's channel. Hey, yeah, let me I ain't got to do all that. If I got a channel, that's what I should do with it. But anyway, so she comes up. She's not being disrespectful. She's talking nice. She's, you know what I mean? She sounds like she want to have a conversation. That's how she entered. And so, like I said, I thought, looks like this might start off good. You know what I mean? Looks like a good start. But then there are things where, like I said, it's already going to be defense. Because, see, you already put a strike on me. So if you put a strike on me, if you just come in here to let me know you did it or whatever else, or why you did it, understood. If you coming in to, like, gloat in it for what? You already did it. Was it a malice strike or was it an honest, hey, this is a, you know what I mean? Boom. These are the actions. This is, part of your TOS. You really should do what you're supposed to, and I'm gonna show you don't do it to me. Because if I don't, then everybody will be doing it to me. If it's that case, then hey, it's nothing left to say but that. So I said, okay. It sounds like, it's not gonna go bad. But like most people, we go to read the chat. The chat is gonna be like human beings. Because the chat is made up of human beings. And so most of the human beings in the chat, especially when you're inside someone's house, they're family. The family is, they all together. So you got in-law, you got second cousins, you got first cousins, you know what I mean? You got brothers and sisters, you got a family. You got a family. And the family gonna always be protective of the house. They gonna let you know, hey, just in case you know, we with the house. You know what I mean? Like people gonna be in the real world. You think if you came up in somebody's house, hey, motherfucker, whoa, Joe, hey, what the blue? I believe that everybody in the house is gonna be sitting there. Yeah, so then anyway. So wait, did you go to that little carnival over there? Oh, that party was juking last week. No, they gonna stop what they doing. They gonna stop like, oh, hold up, party. Hey, shut up. What's going on over there? People gonna stand up. People gonna walk up. Because what they gonna be letting you know is, hey, they are not alone. Would you thought they were just surrounded by a bunch of enemies? That must be how you move around. Because when I'm in the house, I believe your home is your safe haven. Your home should be the safest place you are. So that's why I say when I make it a kingdom, I make it a home for everybody. I don't need to just be safe. Because see, if you got a home where just you safe, then sometimes you letting the person gonna burn it down in. Sometimes you letting the person that's gonna, you know what I mean, take somebody down right in your crib. Right in your crib. Yeah, so like I said, so they get to talking. I said it's going okay. Well, I thought it was going okay. Then it's more the chat. So now it's more you paying attention to the chat, and that really goes away from what you came to do. Sometimes when I'm on people's panel, and it's not even because one, I'm not trying to take panels where I need to be in the chat so I could be defending myself from all these opinions and all these people and what they think, what they thunk, what somebody emailed them, what somebody told them in a message, a clip they saying, what they think I said, the telepathic thoughts, because the half of the shit people saying, people doing is what they think. Not so much they did it, just they think they did it. I think you would do it. I always say when somebody think you would do it, just like if a man, he keep thinking you a cheat, it's because he cheating. Take my word on it. That's why he accuse you all day. Same thing with a woman. But she must be cheating. She either cheating or she insecure. But yeah, so yeah, so then the next thing I know, man, the chat just started flooding. Man, there's trees everywhere. It's Sean Davy Wade's crew. They all up in there, man. They coming in. They coming in with support. They coming in. They coming in on love. Like they coming in like that. When you see things like that, it just remind me that the truth is when you're making real, like when it's some real movements going on and people can come together, think of the waves it's gonna bring when you can bring a crowd like that. Think of the power, the movement it's gonna make. And like really, even if, hey, fuck it, you could beef with whoever you beefing with. If they want to keep beefing, then I guess y'all just keep adding shit to the grill. You know what I'm saying? Unlimited charcoal, unlimited. You know what I'm saying? However you doing it, unlimited, and just keep running it and running it. That's cool, whatever. You know what I mean? But like I said, when they all came in, it was like that ugly green monster reared up, man. And things just changed. It started going down here after that. It went down here. Then he battled out. Then trees came up. You know what I mean? It was just spitting game. Like the truth is, anything for any of us in any part of life we in, just on some game shit. That first thing that happened, it set precedent. It's what people are looking to see, like what you gonna do, how you gonna react, how you gonna move, how you gonna take it. What's this? They all looking for that. They all looking for that. But sometimes what you got to know is sometimes with people, it's just that knee jerk reaction. It's the instant reaction. This happened, I reacted. No matter how bad something is or whatever, even telling somebody die, I have to hear it again and take it in first. Because my first reaction, I'm just going, who knows? On any level, I never know. But I always know that sometimes my first reaction is not my best. And that's what I tell people. So when I'm on here, that's the only thing I'm doing is I'm working with me. To me, the thing is, if somebody say, "Oh, they could pull that out," then they working on me. I'm not working on me no more. They working on me. So, like I said, so she telling them, like, "Oh yeah, that's game." You know what I mean? And then she explaining the, you know, the afters of a strike and everything else. And I think that's one of the things that we all need to understand. Around here on YouTube in general, we get a lot of things thrown around. So it make even subscribers and people who not even creators to deal with this type of stuff think that they completely understand what's going on. So they don't, because half of the creators don't understand it. They don't understand it. That's why it's, oh, but such and such got a strike, then nothing happened. Such and such got it removed. Then it's back. Such and such is still saying something, nothing happened. Then one day they gone. So everything is a process. Everything is a process. Every single thing around here is a process, and it's bigger than just, okay, I did it. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I also thought, like, with a strike, if it's found out that it's wrong or you lose it, I thought then it go to the person who put the strike on. I don't know. Because, like I said, for me, I'd have to study all those things more. I really read on the basics and didn't read completely on everything I didn't. But there were some things that for me, I just common sense. I'm not going to be doing. And some things I've seen over the years of YouTube, things happen. People lose pages. Things happen, copyright infringement. Things happen where people were selling product. I mean, you watch different things and you learn. You're supposed to learn from mistakes. Not say, well, that wasn't me. I learned nothing out of this situation. Not me. Not me. Not me. You just saved me a situation. It's just like even when I think about the shorty overseas, the basketball player. It's like, hey, you going to another country? Don't test that. Don't test that. It reminds you how sweet this tip. Like people be, oh, I can't stay in America. Go somewhere else and find out how it is. How nothing could end up having you. You know what I mean? Locked up. I had a buddy move to China, and she told me if you get caught asking anybody about some weed in China, they'll snitch, and they gonna tell them you gonna get that kind of your crib. You gonna automatically do like 30, 45 days. But we talking 45 days, and oh hell no, hell no. You better know a country when you go into it. You better know. You better know a state. You better know that the state to state is different. You better know that much. You better know. You better know. And on here, you better know. If somebody tell you about something, you hear about something, go look it up. See what you can find out about it. See if you getting the same understanding out of it that they saying. But yes, like I said, they get to talking, but then after that, it it was over. Yvette went live about Tennessee, and then about like I can't. No, she just went live about Tennessee. I didn't. I watched it. I watched it, but then there was a part of me that was like, nah, I really don't even want to watch it because sometimes I be feeling like, oh yeah, some people just want to be in some shit. And it's no way to sit and talk about one thing and not go to. I'm human. It's not, I can't just sit here because you might as well. It's like, oh shit, once you said her name, somebody gonna say you came for the smoke because you just talking about what happened. You came for the smoke. Got no smoke for her or with her. None. None. We weren't besties. We never traded family stories and you know what I mean. We never, you know what I mean. It was never that. It was never that, and it wasn't because it wasn't nothing bad. It's just that it was never that, so it was nothing to lose. And then two, I felt like at the end of the night, I couldn't tell you what I did. I couldn't tell you what I did, and with anybody, even in a relationship, I had to come to a place in my life that when I can't ask myself, like, what happened? It just ended. I don't want to. I'm not going to sit there and question myself all day. I don't have time to be wondering what I could have done. Was it the day that I said? Could it have been the air that I breathed? As far as I'm concerned, I never did nothing. And then the day that there ever was, I mean, that's what I should do. I think I'm going to put that in my thing when I did the live that day. Even that day. Was it ever her saying something? No, it wasn't. It was just the things that led up to it. It was all the things that led up to it, not even on my part. Well, I was like, hey, what is going on? Like, did I do something? Did I say something? And it was silly shit. It was like I said, when I came on that day on Sparkle, it was silly shit. Cause I'm running with the ops, Heidi, and Heidi thinks she white. And I'm thinking, even if Heidi thought she was white, what the fuck would that have to do with me? What would that have to do with me? But since she don't think she white, then that's not what she said. So it was that, and that she stands by John Yates. So that's why it's like even right now it's laughable because that was one of the biggest insults that Heidi stood with John Yates. I'm like, wait, what? But still, once again, what would that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? Does that mean, come on, like what that has nothing to do with me. So once again, I can't tell you what we got into it with. What happened? Was there ever this tiff we had, these words we exchanged? No. Was there ever this time I was somewhere dissonant? No. 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 Even right now, if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say I couldn't tell you what I did. I could tell you that at first I was dropped as a mod. Don't know why. Don't know why. Because one thing I never did was side it. Period. Her and Heidi fell out. I never had a Heidi. Let's diss Yvette and let's talk about Yvette and why don't you like Yvette and girl or dear Yvette, why don't you like Heidi? Never happened. When she fell out with Susan, I didn't fall out with Susan. When she fell out with Baby Doll, I didn't fall out because it wasn't my beef. I had no beef in the state. Never came on that channel was disrespectful. Never disrespected her. Even to this day, once again, it's been people I don't. We're not even talking about it. Here comes something she done beef with somebody, still ain't jumped on and be like, oh, let me tell you about her. Let me give you that shit, And I told you, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Because like I said that day, it's like, hey, I seen it coming. I seen it coming. Because around here do be a bunch of mess. And the people most worried about who in the mess be the people in mess. The people listening to mess. The people rely on mess. The people that let people send them clips of stuff and they watch it so it give them just enough to put that fire on you. Don't let somebody know they know how to spark your fire. Let them think you're really untouchable. But everybody else, here's my trigger. Let me let you know. Let me let you know. Let me let you know. Oh yeah, like I said, when all that was going on, I didn't. I didn't. When her and 82, like I said, fell out in the very beginning. I used to sometimes feel like, man, I feel like you gotta choose. But I wasn't choosing. I was just gonna go back and forth. And then, like I said, I'm a person who I can feel the vibe. And if that vibe and that energy off, you ain't got to worry about me just, I'm running out. I ain't running out. I don't want to be nowhere I ain't wanted. I don't want to be nowhere where all I got to do is fight no matter what I fight or say or do. You still want to just fight. That ain't no fun. If you lived in a house like that, that's all that happened. Wouldn't you just be waiting for the day to leave? Or would you be waiting to stay there forever? Well, that tell me where your mindset is and where mine ain't the same. If everywhere I go I'm fighting with people, it's me. It's not them. It's not them. If everywhere I go I'm saying the same exact thing about every single person I get into it with, it's not them. It's me. It's me. It's me. I'm always belittling people on some fight. You don't know nobody finance. You don't know nobody's real nothing. Because in reality, people around here don't know each other. It's people with their hands up each other's ass. You don't know them. You don't know them. And if you got around a group of a bunch of the people they knew, they'd be like, who is this? Because they don't know you neither. And you could be getting to know people, and that's good if they're willing to give you them. But when they got to put walls up, they're not giving you them. They giving you what you allow in. That's it. I'm giving you me. I'm giving you me. Like I said, do I want a war? Would I care if it's a video? But no, I wouldn't care. Wouldn't care. The people know it. You never gonna find if I put my Instagram back up today and start a new Instagram, it's never gonna be packed up with a bunch of gossip and clips and this because that's not what people doing with me. That's not what I'm growing and extending hands and trying to partnership and be a part of. That's not it. That's not it. Does that mean if something happened, I can't talk about it? I can't joke when you done gave me a whole comedy show. I can. I can. And I can also know that on here, most people want to fight unfair. They want to fight the same way people been fighting them and got them all messed up. Whatever. What ifs? Look, what ifs? But yeah, so like I said, so then it went to that. Then Trees went to do a mediation. She came on that, you know what I mean? Saying, well, maybe y'all can talk it out, whatever, maybe y'all still at a point where y'all can still talk, whatever. Because the other one was spontaneous. Dear Bet just came in like she would come up, so nobody, well, not nobody because it's Tennessee channel. Tennessee didn't know that it was gonna happen, so this would have been more, formal, more. We know what we about to do, whatever. It ended up going, man. I'm telling you, like, but I tell you, when I think of like the beef sector, like that's where the side cheese should really be on. Because I mean, she got that beef sector, flow. Hey, I swear she was turning shit into songs. And I don't give a fuck who she would have been talking about. She was turning shit into songs. And I so I ain't never gonna be able to hear that song again and not put Tree's name in. Like this shit is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's what sometimes you be like, I don't think people realize there's people that's built for this shit. I mean, they built for it. They like an engine. They started. Then this morning, well, not even this morning, right? If I came on here, Trees was doing a rebroadcast of last night. I seen King Pine, like, oh man, I've been a supporter of King Pine a long time. I haven't been in there as much as I used to be watching, but I still go back and I definitely have. I love King Pine. Now, he can read too. You want to talk a read? That boy got to read. And then, not only that, I told y'all I love the Chasing reality series. I've been watching it since the very beginning. And he's on it. He's on the LA edition. So, he got to read. So, yeah, I see him. Oh, Lord. Got the king in the building. Shit. I thought that even when Sparkles was talking, I said, "Ooh, you trying to read on King Bang? He is going to annihilate you. He is going to annihilate you." That's what he do. That's what he do. But yeah, so like I said, "Oh, he is neat." Then everybody be, "I ain't gang, but I'm gang. You don't listen to everybody else. I heard from my people they said this. I don't do this, but I'm doing. First of all, don't tell adults what to do. Set a tone and trust they'll follow. So you set a messy tone. Here come the messy bus. Here come the messy train full of messy mofos. You set a place of peace. And when I say a place of peace, come on, y'all know place is perfect. Everybody in it ain't angel, saint, Saint Susan, Saint Tina, Saint Dana, Saint Danny, Saint Emmalou. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we just come into a place where you can actually relax, kick back for a second. Like I said, come out the battle, whatever it is, but just have a place where here's the place where I don't gotta be looking over my shoulder. Well, we can come in here for that. So even if somebody came in and had whatever it was and want to talk, then we can talk. Cause that is just this place. I don't need to be checked. I just think as an adult, you come at me on some old, like I'm a kid ass shit. You gonna get me to respond to you like you must have forgot. When you hit a legal age, you wasn't the only one. You don't pay my bills. We are not sleeping together. We ain't even got the same bloodline. You did not come out of my crotch. Therefore, outside of them things I just named right there, everything else is a build. So if it ain't on shit, I'm not building a faulty building. A structure. My structure won't be faulty, so I'm not gonna build a relationship I know ain't gonna be shit with nobody. You only gotta tell me once, one time, you don't want me around, and I ain't never coming back. You ask any man, you ever get one? You ask any man I ever slept with, and we messed around, that when I was done, I never came back. We could be cool. We could hang out, and then I'm never going. I don't go backwards. So once you tell me we done, we done. It was good knowing you. And I'm going to show respect on the street as long as you are. In the moment you think I'm not, I will. The moment you think it's sweet, it's sour. The moment you thinking I'm pussy, we fucking. So I just, that's how I feel about all of this. But just jumping around everywhere I go, getting into it with everybody, everywhere. I don't care who it is. There's a bunch of people who it's you. It ain't just everybody else, it's you. That's why everywhere you go, you bring that kind of pain. What up, the dog? Hey, sis. But yeah, hey Martina. I feel like I didn't say Martina. Hey sis. Um, but yeah, you gotta know that. You gotta know that. I remember I used to get mad because everywhere I went, somebody, because I was in my, my low, my anger. So somebody be talking about something, you always got something negative to say. Somebody talking about this, you get to talking about that. Somebody get to talking about this, you get to throwing on yourself. And so at one point, I'd be like, man, I feel like every time I come around, people mad I'm around. I feel like people don't want to be around me. They don't. They don't. When all you do is bring negativity, when all you can do is name people numbers, and all you can do is talk about people, when all you can do is, even when you like people, you watching them like they not worthy of being liked, then why you around them? If you hanging around somebody or talking to somebody or chit-chatting with somebody or on the phone with somebody, and you honestly are thinking like they beneath me, they ain't shit, they gonna betray me, they gonna this. We too old to be still kicking on people like that. Why are you doing it? Why? Then when you get into some shit, I'm supposed to feel sorry for what you knew was gonna happen. That was like telling me, oh, he stole from everybody, but he ain't never stole from me yet. Or you ain't caught him yet. Because there's no honor amongst the thieves, and there's no honor amongst a messy motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that one time. There's no honor amongst a messy motherfucker. Sometimes a messy motherfucker will bring you into mess without even knowing. They was trying to get Tina in trouble, and somehow they got these people on me. Because they forgot when they told the story about Tina, I was there. Even though I ain't had nothing to do with Tina was doing, I was there. So to them, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I did it with Tina. I set it up with Tina. I made Tina do it. I'm the Samantha. Hey, sis, Triple A. Let me get up in here. Let me get up in here. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. But yeah, there's no honor with no messy person. That's what's wrong with me going to a messy person and thinking, Well, they mess with everybody but me because they don't have no reason to be messing with me. That's just it. When they messy, they messy. Just like if somebody jealous hearted, you don't have to do nothing. In my lifetime, I've come. I mean, when I was in my low, meaning I wasn't happy with my own life. I wasn't even happy with my own, situations or whatever. But it'd be somebody walking around jealous of what you got, making you feel. Oh well, I wish my mama was still alive so she could do that for me. You know what? It got to a point where I had to start telling people, if your mama was alive, obviously she would have did it because you keep saying it. So am I wrong because mine is alive? Because people will have you feeling like that when all they just want to say is I miss my mama. Say that. Do I gotta hurt you because I'm hurt? But that's the society we live in. Like people can't even just be, anything. I gotta be wrong for anything. Hey, Danny be up on here like ain't shit. Why you over here in this sector if you wanted to be nice? Hold on. When did I come up here and tell anybody to be anything? That's your guilty conscience. Cause I ain't told nobody to be shit. I said, hold on, this even my channel is called Danielle Robinson, which is my birth name. All of me, 100%. Huh? I don't know if all of you one thing, one conversation, one storyline, because I'm not. It's many. And one of those parts of me is all about the YouTube and the stuff I watch on YouTube. That's part of me. This is a journey in my life, my thought process, who I am exactly. I'm being very transparent. But once again, wearing that, am I trying to control anybody? Even when they say, Danny, be a meathead, I said, that ain't what I want to be. That ain't what I came here for. I don't even see that. Danny, be a motivational speaker. Me? But yet I came in here to change everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, this is my cape. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going through the air, picking my picking my crochet. The YouTube air, I'm flying it on. Come on, I'm not Captain Save for nothing. I'm not Captain Save for nothing. Because I can't save you if I don't save me. And I'm trying to save me from letting my pain win, meaning that it keep me somewhere so mad that it destroyed my life. That's it. That's it. And the difference between me and somebody else is good or bad. I ain't knocking you. Because what you eat ain't going to make me shit. Who's stroking you down tonight ain't going to make me wet. What you put in your bank account or in your pocket is not going to enter mine when it inserts in yours. So, I hope you had the best life, but I'm really not trying to control nobody's life. I like free thinkers, for real. Real ones. Not ones who say it then say some shit that a non-free thinker wouldn't say, a free thinker wouldn't say. So they'd be like, I'm a free thinker. I'm a free thinker. When I heard you said something about such and such, and I heard. A free thinker believe that you should be a free thinker. So when I'm thinking, I think, well, everybody's going where they want to go. Samantha Lotler said, hey, sis. She not here because she was sent. She's here because she chooses to be. She's in the chat talking to us because she wants us to also know she's here. That's what I got to believe. Because if somebody can send you, they can send for you. And they remember what we used to say about people you could send for and send, you were sending them off. Let me send you off real quick. Let me send you on some shit I won't do myself. And this is how you know. Somebody asks you to go do something, why don't you ask them why they not doing it? How could I not forget last night also, the Bella saga continued. Wu-Tang forever. I mean, it just got deeper. She gave this whole complex message to Siwa about the feds, the feds, the police, the Australian Kangaroo Jack. It was a whole lot going on. It was a whole Crocodile Dundee. It was a whole lot going on in the story. But then at the end, and remember, this wasn't Bella. This was the actual police slash FBI. At the end of it, they were so kind and courteous that they told Siwa and happy birthday. When the you could literally be standing in a police station filling out a form because it was an accident. You weren't even being arrested on the day of your birthday, and you might not get a happy birthday from one mofo in there. And they keep looking at your ID to see it's your birthday, and they're just like, anyway. So today on July 19th, so this happened on July 19th. They won't even say nothing like, "Man, sucks that it was your birthday today and you had that accident." They won't. They won't. They won't. But they stopping in this email. And what police are just on Instagram? He's the Instagram police of Australia? Or let me guess. These are TikTok message police? The police ain't called. People around here just think we stupid. Or they're just stupid enough to believe it. I don't know. I don't know. They'll tell you something, you'll be like, but that's not even really the whole thing. That's not a real law. That never happened. Don't y'all know we got Google? Isn't that how kids do you? You'll say something, you'll be like, yeah, so I was born in 1979, November 22nd. And now November 22nd, years earlier, Kennedy was assassinated. They'll pull out the phone. And you'd be like, why would I make that up? Why would I say on my birthday was the same day years before that president or former president was assassinated? Why would I say this? But they gonna Google everything. They gonna Google, what up, Tanner Key? Tanner Key, Tanner Key. Tanner Key, Tanner Key. What up, sis? Man, I was just talking about your busy night. It is hard out here for a pimp. I always say, here's the thing: if somebody coming for you, sometimes it just means obviously you got something. If you got that glow, you gotta get that last dragon. Watch the last dragon. You feel that fire, you won't let go. Mm-hmm. Or watch Juice. Then remember at the end, finally, he killed Tupac. Juice walk up, he's like, you got the juice. Look, like you got the juice. I'm saying, damn. All my friends are dead. My homies I grew up with, I got the juice. I got the juice. It's like Lion King. Dang, Mufasa gotta die. Cause you want the juice. Y'all better watch these movies. They warn you how people are out here. They'll take you out. They coming for you. Say, damn, calm your ass down. I'm just sitting here chilling, talking about this shit, talking about how YouTube getting like the Biggie Tupac, where you like, damn, it's going too far. We losing, not winning. You know what I mean? We losing, not winning. I know it was. I know it was. But you know one thing, when it's drama in the day, that shit's draining. It's just draining in itself. That'll drain it, man, how you exhausted. It's exhausted. But like I said, around here I never seen so many people that when they throwing out the fishing line, it's not even to catch a fish, it's just to hook into you and gouge a part of your body. Like that's just some violent shit. It's like, I don't even really have a purpose of why I'm hurting you. But I feel like when you're a person who I just do it, you do it to anybody who's doing it. But when you picking and choosing who you gonna call out, who you gonna do something to. Like that's kind of it's bully tactics around here. There's no plain way to say it. People, like I said, they come on people chat like with they chest the fuck out, like they ready to get up and smoke more. Hey, dude, what's wrong with you? First of all, we on whole computers or phones talking to each other. You talking like you so close. If you wanted to, we could just step outside. And I ain't even talking about your live last night. I'm talking about how people do around here. You be like, damn, that mug on here ready. I told you I done seen it live with people hold on. I ain't talking about no fucking Toxic Diamond. I'm talking about holding up the, hey, you think this is a joke? You like that? First of all, even if you got this jumper, did the bullets go through the internet? Like, because if you got them new ones, I'm scared. The world is really, I'm off. I'm logging off forever. Because people let it rip through the internet. This is laughable. Who ain't tough through the computer? Prove to me you're so tough you ain't got to be tough on the computer. You set up date. I'm going to hit you in your DM. I'm available all of July, most of August. What day you want me to come out to your town? I mean, we can talk there if you want to talk. We can walk if you want to walk. We can dance if you want to dance. But all this me sitting here sighing and chest popping, I told you it's like a Michael Jackson video. They finna beat it. Doom, 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 beat it. What the fuck are we doing? And you got this whole crew. Wait, hold on. The crew be real selective. When you got a crew, they everywhere. Your crew go everywhere with you. And even when they there just to calm you down, they everywhere with you. People be having these selected crews where they like, hold on. You talking about the doll? I'm there. You talking about 10K? I ain't there. You talking about Susan? Oh, I'm there. I'm there, and I'm bringing such and such a week up. You be like, hold on, Booney. Shouldn't you be aiding and assisting them all the time? Or it's just sometimes? That's not your crew then. That's not your crew. Now somebody's short on numbers and they need some recruits. They had you come into a day labor community for friends. You know how they got day labor jobs? Some people have day labor friends. You just came in for the day. We might pay you in. We fine up the weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy some pizzas. You get a couple of slices. I'm feeding you a little bit. You can ride around in my car. Give me some gas money though. So sometimes you're gonna pay them too, because you're the plumber. I'm gonna get you to beef with my enemies harder than I'm beefing. You're gonna be talking louder than me. And every time you there, here I come. Hey girl, you be sitting in the chat, y'all pay attention. Pay attention. You be in somebody's chat every day. When that person talk about certain people be there. You're like, damn, where did it come from? That ain't never him. Because didn't you know they are cheerleaders for the away squad? So they came in, give me whoever the letters are. They came to cheerlead. And then they leaving at the end of the game. Y'all better know how this YouTube will work. I don't know how to work. The biggest clout chasers talk about they can't stand clout chasing. The messiest mofo are warning you about all the messy people. And the messiest people, they move around all the time. Every time you look up, they the new flunky to another team. And the reason I say team is because around here, you in a team whether you said you was or not. Just saying hello got you in a team. Saying nothing got you in a team. Hitting the like button got you in a team. Well, here's the team I'm on. Every like I push, every channel I watch, every live I sit through, everything I talk about was my choice and my choice only. Nobody wound my back up. Nobody dropped me so much info and dirt that I was like, oh, hunty, there's my decision. Nobody told me, hey, come stand for me. Come stand for me. I stand in my beliefs. And honey, when I feel like I need to do something, say something, be somewhere, that's what the hell I'm gonna do. And the more people coming to try to silence that, the more I'm gonna do it. The more I'm gonna do it. No, it just is. That's what's in me. Like I said, no, I don't. I don't follow the nobody. I'm not here to say, oh, but this thing. If Tennessee got a strike by anybody and did a live on it, I would have spoke about it. The first time I saw Tennessee and speaking on Tennessee is when she was coming over to AT2's channel and he spoke about it. And he spoke about how she wore this mask and she stayed masked and he didn't think that was part of it. You know, he's laughing and everything else. I was like, let me go over to her channel and see who this is. And I hit the subscription button then. And then, like I said, she didn't go as live as much as she do now. And when I saw a few months ago that oh, wait a minute, she said she's going to start doing more. She's doing a Monday, she's going to have a Tuesday, she's going to have a this. Because I'm going to start stopping in here more. And then when I came in there and announced, hey, you know, me catching a live, and they were receptive and they were nice. So their presence and their great, you know, how they let you in and how they let, you know, how they were to me. And then she got Bella's World over there. I've been seeing Bella World in chats for at least 2 years or so. And she's always been respectful and sweet. Her energy's always good. So that was even more love. You know what I mean? I really got to know Bossy in her chat. But like I said, I had seen Bossy, you know, in other chats and spoke, just like with Tennessee. I had probably spoke more times with Bossy in other chats. But like I said, so one, I've watched her grow, and I've always been rooting because I know it's a process. And what I love is when somebody stays true to them and not become something else when it gets hard, when it stays stagnant, when it's not moving, when people willing to make a joke off what you're trying to do, like they're belittling you. That to me is an honor. It's much respect. I salute you, sis, for that. And so to watch you getting close and close, I can understand why that gave you a fear. Because somebody's trying to take it, you know, for granted or advantage of what you're doing. Like in your guidelines, what you were trying to do is hurt. You would just, you know what I mean? Come on. So I could feel all that. So like I said, so my stance in that is, yeah, I support Tennessee. I support Tennessee if she not beefing with nobody. I support Tennessee if she is. I support Tennessee. I just do. So I say that and I stand in that firmly. That's not messy. That's a fact. Because some people only supporting people because they into it with the person you don't like on here. That's not support. You know what I mean? That's not support. You know, that's a substitute friend. Like a substitute teacher, you a substitute friend. You a substitute. You're not even a real acquaintance. You a substitute acquaintance. So it's much love. So I definitely gonna say that. You know what I mean? That's a fact. And see, when I'm loyal, I'm loyal. That shit tattooed on me. It's what I am to people all in my real life. So loyalty doesn't mean I'm a sucker for, I listen to everything you do. It just means I'm not here with nothing to gain nothing out of you. No matter how big, like I said, in my real life, I'm not here to talk about that. For what? So somebody I get notoriety from people who want to sweat that? I want you to know who I am. I want you to know if somebody's saying something, you don't even got to question it. You know that ain't even in my character because I let you know who I was. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm going to be respectful and I'm going to be true. And I'm going to let people know I don't need drama in my life, so I remove it from my life. I do. Like, hey, if it's getting so heavy, this put me in the days and I got to step up out of this because I got to live with me. All us are fighting ourselves from going to the darkest places. You go. And it's somebody going to make fun of you saying, I don't give a damn. Because it's somebody who won't need to hear that to understand they're not alone. And the impact it's going to do to them is better than the impact somebody hating on me because they don't love themselves. You mad at me because you don't have no love for you. That's your problem. You jealous of me. Then, baby, you really need to go fix your life. If y'all think I'm sitting here counting anybody numbers, anybody views, anybody comments, anybody this, I'm not. If you think I'm ever looking for you in another chat so I could say, oh my goodness, I can't believe you there, I'm not. If you think any content creator I'm respecting or not dissing, I'm doing it to kiss their ass, to take their subs. As far as I'm concerned, I can't take their subs. Their subs can decide that they want to be a supporter of both of me, because it's not going to just be me and them. And if you sitting around thinking what somebody can take, then damn, you should tell every sub you want, I need you to only be subscribed to one person and one person only. And that's me. Because let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Wait a minute. Let me see somebody else coming in. I know I hate to miss people. Roll call. I ain't see it. Oh no. You got bigger fish to fry. You just got bigger fish to fry. I can't have myself trapped in something bigger than anything that's going, like, so for example, the dog. Your health is going through something right now in your body. And you super strong. That's something that some days that you can't even fight yourself. I wouldn't give anyone the energy to have me having that as a fight. I got to fight bigger than me already. I got to fight bigger than me. I've been given enough work to do. And then because some things I can't avoid. I can't avoid this. It's already here. So all I can do is fight it. And I need all the strength in my body that I can take. And I need to not add stress onto it by some people who don't give a damn, obviously, about my body. Because if they did, there's no way they'd even want to fight with me. Baby doll, if right now you went in the chat and said, Danny, you's a biatch, and I can't stand you, I'd say, baby doll, I'd feel like a bully to sit and fight you. And it wouldn't be because I thought baby doll ain't tough, baby doll ain't real, baby doll ain't about that life. What I think is baby doll got better things to do. She a whole mother. If I wanted her to stress some energy to anything, it'd only be to them. It'd only be to you. Yesterday, when he told me he was running to the store, I said, look at you, girl. I wouldn't want your energy to be put to some old negative shit. Got you yelling, got you screaming, got you stressing your body, got you blowing your blood pressure up. Got you. Come on now. Come on now. I wouldn't win. I don't win in that. Because the same people that cuss you out, let the Lord forbid tomorrow, I ain't even talking about the game. Tomorrow you get hit by bus. Anything happen to you, be the same people talking about how they really love you and they hate it when they got into it. Well, you could do that when I was breathing. So that's just me. I don't have time for them kind of fights. That's like me going to whoop somebody's ass and they curled up in the corner like this. I'm not even going to fight them. Because that's not a fight. I'm not a bully. I can't be bullied. I'm not a bully. I'm just not. I'm not. See what y'all saying. Mm-hmm. That's right. We love you, Dom. And there's nothing wrong with clearing the air. But one thing, because we all adults, one thing I've learned about clearing the air, it doesn't mean that the person is receptive to me wanting to clear air. You got to understand that. And that's everybody. I had to learn that. I might be ready. I might be willing. They might not be. They might not be. They might not be there. And it don't mean because you did the worst thing to them and you was the baddest and it just mean they ain't ready. Just like you can apologize, people don't have to accept it. They say when you forgive, It's for you. It's not for them. It's for you. It's so you can move on. And so you can stop fighting that same fight everywhere you go. Half the stuff that going on YouTube, I swear to God, the fight been going on for 2 years. It's the same fucking fight. Over and over, just revamped, remixed. It's the same fight. All the time. Same characters. Same fight. He was like, man, I'm sorry to get caught up in it because I don't want to be part of the same cycle that's going nowhere. I guess it's going somewhere if all you cared about is Emma Lou. Hey, sis. Hey, sis. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Because I'm trying to be a better person. I can't tell nobody to do nothing I'm not telling myself. So I'm telling myself I'm sitting here on a platform being real, being transparent, being saying I ain't saying nothing I ain't saying to myself. I know it's real easy to get into it. Like I said, when I went on Sparkle's channel that day and they were being so disrespectful, talking about my ancestors, I'm a sellout. Even though you talking in all these subliminals, you disrespecting somebody who not disrespecting you. And I ain't never been no pussy. I might have one, but I ain't never been one. I fear no man but God, and I mean that shit. And just because I'm not sitting here battling don't mean I'm scary. And then I'm being disrespected like somebody done wound your back up because I don't even know you. You telling me I'm all on Twitter. I'm also, I understand because it almost took me to, Bunny, we could get it. We can get, you think I'm sitting around giving no fuck? You don't got to dox me. I will drop a freaking location. Don't you know it's bad if you come to me? But then I said, Danny, that ain't what I came on. If I could have that shit anywhere out here in this here world. I come on here to do that for us. I can also catch a federal crime because once again, we forget that when it all hits the fan, you're going to catch all the cases. They building a case on a case. And I'm not talking about the Bellas. And I mean Bella Marie. It's been a busy week. I came on here to live, love, and laugh. That's what I came on here to do. So like I said, I know it's easy because people want that. They want that. I don't like to get what I want. I like to get what I want. So that's what I'm like. So nah, I don't want that. That ain't what I'm looking for. You know, you can have it. But you can have it. If it worked for you, that's good. What's good for the geese? They say it's good for the gander. I'm not a gander. So I don't have to worry about what's good for the geese. Or the goose. I don't have to worry about none of that. It's not part of my life. So that's how I look at here. So when I'm moving around here, I just think, I don't sit around and be thinking shit like I wish a mofo would come talk. I don't think like that because we're not gonna be in that situation. I ain't never in my life sat on the phone, let somebody cuss me out. You think I'm gonna sit on the internet and just hold on? Okay. Okay, so I ain't shit, right? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you off. Hell no. Hell yeah. I'm gonna tell you to kick rocks, get little. Go tell somebody else. Go call your mom. Tell her. She ain't call somebody else there. Because don't call me. Call your bestie. Tell her. And both you better bitches can sit around and talk about it. I don't care. I just won't because I'm not going to call you with it. So it's just not me. I'm not going to keep saying the same thing everywhere I go. Y'all, please hear me when I say. Please believe me when I say. Did y'all hear me the last 12 videos when I said this? No, I don't need to do that. And then every time there's a famous thing, you're going to hear all over YouTube. This is my last time talking about it. When? Last of 20? Last of 10? How many lasts you got? Because then later they'll tell you, well, you know what? I see that when I look in my analytics, it lets me know that some of my best videos is when I was talking about that. So don't be surprised if I bring my old clout chasing, can't figure out another way to make it work, can't see what I did in that might have caused it to go up. Oh, I forgot. It was that I just went dead in. It wasn't really with no purpose. I didn't really solve shit. I just went in on the mofo, and that's it. Drum roll. But then when it's people lining up to get into it with you because they heard you love to go in on a mofo, you picking and choosing who you gonna go in on. Let anybody that's around in the chats I'm going in pull a ballot. I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna crack jokes the same way. That wasn't just a tacked on ballot. Come on up in here and tell me you got a, you know what I mean? Tell me you color Crayola, something mixed in it. I don't know. And I'm calling. I'm saying, what the hell? We all supposed to believe that? Keep telling me stories like that. I'm gonna say the same thing. It's an equal opportunity kingdom over here. Where it's like, I'm definitely gonna say something. You know? Because I know this is a screenshot world. Like yesterday, when I felt like it was an attack on Susan. Like, here's the thing. First of all, I don't own Susan. Susan is my moderator. I'm building a relationship and a friendship with Susan. Susan is Heidi's moderator. That's the original place Susan comes from in moderator. She's Heidi's moderator. She was Heidi's moderator first. But what I love about Susan is Susan's been the exact same person in every chat I've seen her in since I first met her. Susan is Susan. She doesn't get in no mess. She doesn't pick any side. She's not messy. And she should be entitled to make a comment. And see, the first time when Susan was called out, I was a moderator. I said, I'm going to stay out of this. But I don't have anything against Susan, so I'll show no disrespect towards Susan. But then yesterday, I felt it was once again that bully tactic where we calling out somebody who ain't doing nothing. So in case anybody took a screenshot, my comment to that was, wait, Susan is connected and well respected. She is not alone. And it don't mean I'm coming to fight for it. It means I stand with her. And I stand up and say that I have a channel. She don't. Susan don't come on panels. Susan don't talk on, you know what I'm saying? So all she does is come and she speaks to everybody. She's entitled to say, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Oh, why is this going on? She's entitled to be able to say that. Everyone's entitled to be able to say something they want. But I have to say, she does not stand alone. She doesn't. She has a whole sisterhood behind her because they know Susan's not on anything like that. So I didn't like that at all. Because once again, that's something we do around here. And that shit is just like, wait, what? Wait, what? But there's no way that I'm going to go anywhere and see Susan or Emily be disrespected when I know they ain't over there doing nothing. So maybe if somebody think nobody, they won't speak up for themselves, I will. And it's not even my place because they are grown, but I will. 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 They under my insurance. As long as they on the internet, like a company say, it's not they not under the company's insurance. We can't let nothing happen to them. Sure, they can't let nothing happen to them. They have a sister, and that's what I tell you. This was different than having a gang line. See, I got some people out here in this world. We got gang, and I'm not even talking about people. I was in a gang. I'm talking about we gang. Meaning I'm with you right or wrong. I mean I'm gonna do the wrong if I'm with you right or wrong, yo. Like I'm down for you. There's somebody. There's somebody. They even blink wrong at you. We moving. But on here, in this sisterhood, is to let you know they are not alone. They could never be jumped. They could never be, they're not alone. We in this building. We in the building with them. With them. They'd be like up in Cooley High. They'd be, you in what gang? This one, Disciples. The whole movie theater stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, you wasn't alone today. Say we was going to kick off some shit. Till we realized you wasn't alone today. And I mean that. If you come up in here and I speak to you, I'm speaking to you everywhere. I ain't got nothing against you. You think I'm saying, oh my God, I just seen Maria over there with the fat me and Maria when she come up in here, let's treat her like shit. No, I ain't saying that. Would never say that. Maria ain't never disrespect me ever. ain't gonna say it. Crazy kid mama. Hey sis. But yeah, please. You know what I'm saying? No. Because when it's a sisterhood, I stand with you. I promise you that I stand with you. You think I'm gonna let somebody run up in here and they saying suspicious? And ain't saying like they might turn up the volume? They must be doing a concert. Well, we're gonna have to lead them over to where the arena is, where they do the concerts at, because it's damn sure it in the kingdom. And I respect you, cause look, cause I got a kingdom. Cause I got a kingdom. I come up in everybody's shit like it's their kingdom. They ain't even gotta think it's their kingdom. I'ma treat it like it's your kingdom. Everybody in your kingdom cussing, acting a fool in the chat. I ain't doing that. They being messy in the chat. I don't never do that. You know what I mean? I'm saying hello. So you done got 40 comments from me in your chat because I just said hello to everybody individually. I put the numbers up, help you get them numbers up in that algorithm in that chat. That's love. That's love. You hit them like buttons, people, on anybody chat. Not just on mine. Don't forget to hit them like buttons. That's love. That's love. That's truly love. But yes, and over here on YouTube, boy. YouTube is. I would love to say YouTube was It might be Oz. It might be Oz. It might be Oz. Got some cowardly lions in this mofo. Because the characters are here. Hey, if you put a team of what you think is the roughest things on YouTube and you took them to the streets to protect you, you dead. Like you toast, food, finito. Yeah, man, finished. Trash. Don't trust it. You bring them, I promise you are toast. They come out there with their YouTube taxes to the world. Y'all not gonna make it down the block. Y'all ain't gonna make it out the airport. Y'all gonna be hearing things like y'all on Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Finish her. Broken. What the? Because nobody going, what up, Rimrock? What up, bro? We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Who said you a bully about? I never thought of you at all as a bully. What I used to think honestly about you, the doll, was, and see, that's the one thing about me. I can sit back and watch something through and just see how it goes, and then watch that what I might have thought before might not be that at the end, or I have understanding through that getting. I got understanding. So when I first met you, I thought you had a wall up. I had up several too. You know what I mean? I thought you had a wall up, and but I could tell you had this helpful spirit because you were talking about all this stuff for women and how you want to help all black women, black women with these things. And so I was like, okay, I like her. She seems positive. You know what I mean? And I had told you, like, hey, I'd be by Georgia just before I even came to Georgia. And then what I saw was when the doll likes somebody or cares about somebody, she'll defend them. And you'll defend in the way, to me, that you want to be defended, where you know somebody is standing up for you and they got your back no matter what, and they're not scared. And you know what I mean? So I saw that in you. But what I kept seeing, to me, was like you were hurting you. Because now you explaining yourself, you know what I mean? You saying, oh, I don't care if nobody see me this way, I don't. But a part of you do, because that's not who you are. Even if it was a part of your defense or the way you fight, that ain't who you are. That ain't who you are. I mean, I fight unfair. And I fight in ways that it fuck me up. That's why I'm sitting here telling y'all I'm fighting to not do that, because don't you get tired? Wouldn't you get tired of sitting in jail because you keep fighting? Even though I ain't never did that because I got a thing on be in control. But if you kept getting locked up for fight, you keep paying fines for fight, you keep getting sued by people, you paying off people for fight, when you gonna stop fucking you? Mm. When is it you're going to learn to fight a different way? That's all I'm saying about me. I'm a coward. A coward is somebody who'll give up their own well-being to prove a point to somebody who's not going to get the point you're trying to prove. To me, you're a coward because you're not even willing to stand up for you. I stand up for me first. For me first. My word is my bond. My name is my brand. Who I am is somebody. I'm somebody everywhere I go. And matter of fact, the more bosses, real ones that's around me, the more I know I'm in the right place. I don't feel out of place. I don't worry about are they a bigger boss than me? Are they a tougher boss than me? Do they got more people that listen to them because they such a boss? I don't think like that. No boss thinks like that. That's not boss thought. That's the thoughts of a fake boss. That's a fruitcasing. That's a cubic zirconia. It look real good from a distance as it's too big. And you get close and you say, wait, is that glass? Diamond's supposed to cut through glass, not look like glass. I'm the type where you get up close and you can see the cuts and the colors in the diamond. Like a kaleidoscope. That's how real and authentic I am. Because I told you I'm not even really a diamond person because unless they from Israel or they are definitely conflict-free diamonds, I don't even want them. I don't even want them. I'm just saying crazy cat mama. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And you are recovering well. We're going to keep sending healing vibes, though, to you, Tina. You're doing a great job. Oh, thanks, friend Ross. I haven't seen you this morning, episode this morning. I was doing a lot of rewatching and catching up. Rewinds. I got to catch your moon. Wait, what did you just hear about? Mm-hmm. And it's really hot in a lot of places. Yeah, we do crazy cat mom. I love me some crazy cat mom. And that's the thing you have to think about. Let's not talk about all the baddies on the internet. Think about the good people you met or the good relationships you're building or whatever, the good chats you go to, and go to them. Everybody's not gonna be, and just like when you meet people in regular life, you're gonna meet people and some gonna be good at first, then end up being bad, some gonna be bad at first, and maybe they end up being somebody you like. And I said, I got love for the doll. I do, I do, I do. I don't need her to be gone to know I'd miss her. I don't need her to give me something to know I got love for her. And that's what you got to know. Know where I'm loved. I tell all y'all, I don't need nobody to stand up for me or somebody. I can speak for myself. And what you'll learn is that most of them ain't even going to get me to speak. Because I'm just not in the business of giving people what they want sometimes. I'm not. I'm not. So if that's what you want from me, it'll be the last thing you can get from me. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Especially these cloud chasers out here who, I mean, they literally, you know a cloud chaser? Go, y'all, see, y'all not me. When I go to a YouTuber and I subscribe to them, before I subscribe to them, I go to the beginning of the videos they have because I want to see how many times they contradict. And some of these people will literally still have the videos up where they saying the opposite of what they saying now. Like I just said, one of the reasons I so called got into it was because I thought Heidi was cool and Heidi supported John Yates, which I feel like nobody should be judged for that, period. Just like in reality, anybody who support him, that's on you. And I don't have to care. I don't. So I don't need to even speak on it. But that was one of the things. And people keep the videos up. They don't even take it down. But it be telling you something totally different months later and still have them up. People done diss people And they friends now. And the videos are still up. That's telling too that they're gonna probably fall out again. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. And what y'all want y'all to start doing is taking account how many people these people done got into it with. If it's more than 3, it's on them. It's on them. It's on them because they could stop it by just not putting themselves in it no more, or they the one going to cause it. So it's on them now. I'm not just gonna keep getting into it with everybody every time I get on here. Oh, I just got into it with Tina. Now I'm into it with Crazy Cat Mom. Now I'm into it with the dog. Now I'm into it with who else up in here? I'm into it with you too. Susan, I'm up into it with you. Dana, I'm into it with you right now. We all up into some shit. Why? Why? What does that say about me? I'm angry? I'm bitter? I'm trying to change everybody? I'm not trying to, I can't change y'all. I gotta change me. I change my drawers. I change my clothes. I don't try to change other people. I'm not one of them women trying to change a man. I'm not trying to change y'all. People can bring change into your life for the good and the bad. So I'm hoping just like you all bringing good change in my life, I'm bringing the same to yours. But I ain't trying to change nobody. You went to the hospital yesterday? Oh yeah, the flip flopping. I told you. Hey, and here's the thing: when you chose to do it or anything else, that's what you chose to do. And then you know how many people were truly just still subscribed to him or whatever because there was something he liked, and they might not watch all the other stuff. They might. It's some people I'm subscribed. I mean, people I'm subscribed to, who there's certain things they do I'm not a part of. So when they do it, I just don't watch it. I don't. I don't. I just don't. And I don't hold them for that. And then the things they do I love or the things they do I like, I'm there. And then sometimes I might just come in and say, "Hey, what's up?" Then I'm out of the chat, but I just came in and say, "What's up?" just to say, "Hey, I'm here while you're live and I'm watching or I'm listening." But it's what you chose to do. It don't make you a bad person. We've all picked somebody because I like this about you, but then it was something else that I just was like I couldn't. The thing is that when you saw it was something you didn't want to be around, you got away from it. That's all that really counts. So, like I said, I don't have that hatred. What I don't like is that anyone who can get away with that kind of stuff, and when I say that kind of stuff, where I can come up and just be calling people illegals because they Hispanic or because and that'll disrespect anybody who comes from another country. You know what I mean? Or family could have, or that race. There's a lot of people from it. Yeah, we have a lot going on with the border issues. We really do, and it is really something going on. And you know what I mean? That's worth a conversation. Not today, not what we're doing right now, but to just insult people by an American citizens, just like yourself, that's wrong. When you throwing out the N word, and the only thing you care about is that you thought you was on the phone with somebody else different, and we covering it up. When you're talking about people's religion, and you're talking about, you know what I mean? No, no, no. It's just like all these men on here who just be every time they get into it with a woman, bitch, bitch, you bitch, and you're a bitch, and you bitch. Now, if you into it with a woman and she calling you bitches and motherfucking all that, go ahead, bitch it to death. I guess that's how y'all talking to each other. You know what I mean? But just because you got into it with a woman, you got to right as a man and say, "What you say, bitch? Shut up, bitch, stupid bitch." All these, you know what I mean? Come on, too much. Like everything black is fighting, cussing each other out. Hmm. That's not what make me black. Uh, that's it. Yeah, the stuff they go on. But it's all what you choose to be a part of and what you don't. Hmm. Like they say, same shit, different toilet. That's right. That's right. And that's just it. You can't knock any of the things you saw or some people you subscribe to because they get you to the places you want to be. Maybe you had to see because you would have thought before, nobody will ever do that in no chat. Nobody will ever do that on their channel. Then they did, and you said, you know what? I don't want to be a part of nothing like that. And you learn, you live and you learn. And then had we not have all went to some of the places we went to, we wouldn't all be here together now. We wouldn't be at other good places we enjoy being at. You know what I mean? So like I said, to me, I look at the blessings. I look at all the good people I've met on the internet. You know what I mean? Not the bad ones. I think all the great, hold on, y'all, I'm looking for, I look for all the great, oh, ain't no more. I gotta give me some more. But I think of all the great content creators that I've seen on here, that I've watched grow and I've watched build their channel and stick true to their brand. Then I think of all the ones I feel sad for that if really they would have stuck to what they were, imagine if they had as many subscribers and they had did what it is they were feeling and they believed in and they saw for themselves. Because there's some things I saw for myself and I didn't know when they would be or how they would be, but when they did, I thought, wow, I remember when I was seeing that it didn't make no sense. But now I'm there because it wasn't for then. It was for now. It was for now. So I saw it then, but it was for now. It was for now. And so, like I said, that's what I'm always thankful for. I'm thankful for being a subscriber so I know what it's like to feel like here you are a supporter and everything else. But if you don't do this and you don't do that, then people are treating you like every time they come on, you're not there. Every time you hitting that like button, you always got a comment, you're always there to encourage, you're always sending out love. That's a lot. And that's truly from the heart. Because not only is somebody taking out their time to listen to you, they're there because they want to be and they support and believe in you. That's why I tell y'all, it's humbling to me to actually be doing the right thing and getting accolades for it. Because I'm used to doing the wrong thing and getting accolades for it. It feels good to stand in who you are. Not what you became because of life, society, and the things that happen, but who you really are, your core. So please, if somebody tell me they want to go backwards, they can. Until the day I'm off this earth, I can only go forward. Failure is not an option for me. And failure would be going back to where I know it brought me pain. Period. And anybody who think they could take me there once again, you must think you live my life. But I'm Yoda to this shit. Like I'm Yoda to this shit. Because actually, as soon as the brain start reminding me of the dark, I know to think, ooh, see how you don't want to be there? You don't want to be there where you sitting around outside somebody's crib plotting on them. And you mean it because you're not dumb enough to be putting it nowhere. I ain't going to be sitting up here emailing nobody about it. I ain't going to be putting the picture up on my channel. And anybody, like I said, like Bella, I'm in the mafia. Who telling you that? Did I tell y'all? Yeah. I joined the gang, and when you're in that, this shit is for life. And they might tell you something different, wasn't even really in it. Does that mean you sit and gang bang and shake up hands? No, but it means it's a part of your life for life meaning, and also it's something nobody will ever be able to throw up at me. Somebody come on and say, "Oh, did y'all know once upon a time she was in the gang?" So I tell them, "No, that shit's for life. It's for life. You can't hold my life against me. I lived it. I ain't gonna hold yours against you because you lived it. I'm not here to judge no one. I got no heaven or hell to send you to. I got no jail cell to put you in. I pay none of your bills. I can't. No one can make me feel bad. Nobody can even say to me, did she say that her parents pay for her? Because right now she ain't working and stuff. Was she not a grown up? I'm blessed. You'll never make me feel bad for that. I am blessed. I am blessed that I didn't have to go and beg somebody and they hold over my head what they doing for me. I was blessed that my parents understood that I was going through something and it was a process. And until I could get either disability to do something or my eye situation changed, that they had my back. I am blessed. So are you gonna make me feel bad for that? If somebody say, "Hey, Daddy, you've been wearing the same things all the time." I told you right now, until I'm straight, I have to be in a comfort zone because when I move, I can't wear the things that I wore during this period at all anymore because that's something in my OCD that won't go because it'll remind me of when I was in that process. I'm very transparent. I got nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed or afraid of anything about my life. I know that really, if you looked into me, you'd learn that I am very connected, very respected. That's not something to throw out. Like, if you take the connections how you want to take that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just real. So I don't have to fight that fight no more. I fought that fight when I was young to make a seat for myself so I didn't have to fight that fight now. So as a grown up, if you think I'm gonna sit around worried about what somebody's saying, trying to prove to somebody I is what I say I is, no, I'm not. I'm not. If you think that the validation of my life is going to come by what somebody's saying downing me on here, it can't. It can't. Okay. And that one person, one shorty, one anybody watched on here and learned to love themselves a little better because it's what's really going to carry them somewhere in life, then shit, my time wasn't in vain. If when I'm not here and my kids can look back and see that I wasn't just saying it, I meant it. I was showing it, and even showing it in this internet, in this place where it's easier to show your ugly side. It's easy to show your weak side, your hurt side. That's the easy thing to do on here. It's hard to stand tall in a pit full of snakes and just walk through. It's just hard. It's a pit, they biting you left, right, and sideways. And you want to literally just start stomping them all to death and just taking your like a Indiana Jones, just swinging through there with a blade, just chopping the heads off snakes. But that's how I feel sometimes about it. I don't know about nobody else. I can't speak on the rest of the community. Family, my Kirk Franklin voice. Family. I didn't go get Chipotle's yesterday. I think today I'm on Chipotle's. I didn't go get it yesterday. It was humid yesterday. So when I went out there, then I had got some toiletries for my son, and in my son's fashion, you'll say you getting one thing, he call you in 5 minutes to add something to that list. Oh, while you there, would you grab this? Can you grab some waters? Can you grab it? Would you see if they got it now? When you get up to the all the way to the register, when you get up to the register, if they got a Snicker bar on that, you say, what the? So it never stops. It never stops. But yeah, so and that's when your family, your team. One good thing about a team is a team don't hold you stuff against you like that. Love isn't boastful. Love doesn't brag. Let me tell you, if it's anybody who the first thing they do when they get mad at you, they upset with you, they throw in your face what they gave you, then no, they never gave it from their heart. They gave it for the day to do just what they doing right now. I done got into it with people. I done paid their whole rent. I ain't never gonna throw that up. Never. Because I didn't pay it for that reason. Oh, hold on, y'all. Now it seems like animal cruelty going on here. What now? I had told Nina, because I don't know, I guess the people move, nigga. We're moving back and forth when I was first coming back. So he wanted to stay at the door. So I said, you know what, if he doing it before I start, he just got to kennel up while I'm in there. I guess he said, wait a minute. You ain't? Nick, here. Sit. Thank you. I guess he said, wait a minute. It's been an hour. I'm just sitting here staring at you. And he said, I said, let me let him out. I said, he didn't even have to whine long. He said, one noise. But what's funny is, like, if you have the door open up, he'll go in there and sit down. That's what he knows his kennel isn't a punishment place. Even when he's timed out, he knows that was a situation. You about sitting here for 10 minutes. You're about to sit here for 10 minutes. Instead of coming in and getting your treat, then he'll know that what he did was the wrong thing. I love this thing because it keeps water so cold. I love you too. I love you too, thing. But you really up here sniffing because you see I was eating something, but I don't give you candy, so you just smell it. What you smell is chocolate. You always got to know what somebody was eating. And I was eating a Mr. Goodbar, if you don't mind. Well, don't you give me a little snarkle wackle. You don't eat chocolate. I don't. You smell the peanuts now. I know you like peanut butter, but that's not what this is, bro. Yeah, what are you eating? Because he's so nosy. It's like me. And dogs will go right back to where you took them from before. He's going, oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Move me. I knew they were going to come. As soon as I had you, go. Go. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bring them out. Put them on the floor. Thank you. I knew he was going to come as soon as I had Nino out. Nino been in there this whole time. He couldn't break my time. He's so sweet. But anyway, I knew it. I said, no lunch. That's what we know. I said, watch this be housekeeping. As soon as I get him out. Let me put these towels out on the floor for him. Hold on 1 second, John. What are y'all doing today? The day is almost over. So people should be getting off work. Move, Bubba. You know I'm about to open the door. Move. Move. All right. But yeah. Y'all getting ready to start getting off? Is it that late? No, it's only 2:54. It's still early. Some people probably just getting back from lunch. Is it super hot? I know Susan said it's like 112, where she, oh, jeez. That's too hot. That is too hot. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, it is delicious. I haven't. No, thank you, sir. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Nobody's at the door. He's picked. Yes. He's knocking on the next door. Let's see. He's knocking next door. But I haven't had a Babe Ruth in a long time. But what's funny is I didn't eat Mr. Goodbars before. And then I got one. It was like, oh my goodness, how was I not eating Mr. Goodbars all this time? Then I just became Sue, and this has been since the pandemic. Another one I got on during the pandemic that I wasn't on before was Payday. But here's the thing about a Payday: it has to be fresh. Like anything needs to be fresh, but when a Payday is fresh, you don't need to ask somebody who's at a fresh Payday. Like, oh my goodness. But like I told you, I bless you. One of my nephews, he actually has a deadly peanut allergy and shellfish. Bless you. Bless him. He's not at the door. He's outside picking up towels from people and giving them their fresh towels. Okay. But anyway, he has a peanut allergy, so it always makes me cautious of eating peanuts in public. So I usually eat peanuts at home. So if I'm eating a Mr. Goodbar, a Payday, any of those type of things with peanuts, and sometimes I like peanuts because I just want the shell. I just really want the salt on the shell. because I am not a white salt fan. So you can pink salted white salt. I'm not a salt fan like that. But there's certain things I like because of the salt. And so I'll eat peanuts like that, but that's gonna be at home. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna be like somebody might come through who have a peanut allergy. So I'm gonna wipe down anything I touch with disinfectant wipes. I'm gonna go and wash my hands and rinse off my mouth because it became habits with being around him. Because we still would eat things, but we had to learn how to govern yourself and remember that in public at all times. Like you must remember that there are people that might touch what you touch. I ride public transportation. Hold on one second. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, what you saying, crazy cat mama? Ooh, yeah, it's peanuts and chocolate. The Mr. Goodbye. Yep. Cause I didn't. The only thing I liked with peanuts in it when I was young was a Snicker bar. That's it. That was it. Nothing else. Nothing else. I mean, like any other candy bar with peanuts in it. But I love peanut butter. So, of course, I love Reese cups. And there was a point where I'd be like, I don't really want a whole Reese cup. So I'll use like the little bitty Reese cups, like the little mini ones. I like those all the time because sometimes I didn't want a whole Reese cup at once. I just wanted one, like a piece at a time. And then I loved Reese pieces because I love peanut butter. And so I loved Reese pieces. But no, Mr. Goodbar. And I loved Babe Ruth because Babe Ruth was just playing. It was like no, sorry, not even Babe Ruth. Sorry, because Babe Ruth has the peanuts in it too. Didn't eat that until later. I liked Three Musketeers. So it was like that. I don't know what you call that stuff in the middle of it, in chocolate. I like Three Musketeers. I like Twix. Um, I like Twix, but like I said, all the stuff that had peanuts in it, not really. I liked peanut M and M's sometimes. I cared more. I liked regular M and M's more than peanut M and M's. That's why even when they were talking about the red M and M being gone, I remember when what was it? The blue M and M was supposed to get you horny. I remember that. I really do. Hmm. And that's what I love about Halloween candy because you get all the miniatures of everything. So I really like to buy like the little candy bars. So I go to like Dollar Tree, get the little packs like this. I like to buy like the little versions of candy bars, the Reese pieces. But I'm so into the Reese pieces with the Reese cups with the Reese pieces in it. And the Reese cup with the pretzels in it. Oh, y'all know how I feel about chocolate, peanut butter, and pretzels together. Mmm. I love them. But now that whole Reese's with the potato chip in it, I got it, but they could keep it. They could keep it. Disgusting. 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 Yuck. Yuckity yuck. But yeah, the Reese's with the Reese's with the it's hard. I'm tossed up on which one is better than the other one because they're both pretty good. They're both pretty good. I don't like putting up groceries and carrying them in the house, but the shopping part I like is then I know I'm getting everything. I try to make sure I get everything I need, and I love shopping. Shopping. Repeat what part? Could I repeat what? Crazy Cat Mama. Don't you? I don't know how sometimes I swear you're typing so fast. You're like, wait, did I say fear? Fear? What am I writing? What did I? I don't even get how I accidentally wrote that. Sometimes it happens to me, and I'm like, I don't even. Let me retract that because I have no idea. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, they'll get what I was saying. I'm not about to type the whole sentence over because I messed up one word. You know what I mean? I'm like, forget it. Until that day I went on, Clint was doing trivia on Jen's channel, and I went on there, and I was just answering because one, I didn't even come in the game in the beginning. I was just answering the questions, and I typed in Steve Urkel, and I messed up the last two letters just on a accidental, not even spelling his name wrong because I didn't know how to spell Urkel, but literally just messed up on the letters real quick typing because you're typing fast trying to get your answer out there first or whatever. And then he literally was like, "You might want to Google that to know how to spell it or do no use a spell check." I said, "What the use a spell check?" First of all, I'm throwing out answers in this thing. Are we having a spelling bee? Because at least let me know. That's what people let me know it's a spelling bee. Half y'all out here using the word incorrectly. That's way worse. Please. And then the fact, like, come on. Like, I just, oh, that kind of irked me. I was like, wait a minute, go get a spelling. Mm. How we talk to people. You got to think about what response you going to get when you saying something to somebody. And that's why I told him I ain't getting a spell check on nothing. I kept playing. Then I got up out of there. I got nothing against Clint or Jim. But I think once again, like some people do in life, some people treat you how they don't want to be treated, but then don't understand why people treat them the way they don't want to be treated. And you think, well, because karma's a bitch. And they usually come back with unexpectedly, usually come by who you didn't think would do it because that's the way karma works. But I'm not the type that because my life was bad, I'm gonna keep treating people who ain't did nothing wrong or treat them bad. Why? Why? I'm just not that person. I know that's right. Like I said, I'm not in the spelling bee. Since you need to stay home. And sometimes spell check does change words, especially when you write names. I'm like, no, spell check, that's not their name. I know how they spell it. It may seem weird, but this is what I'm writing. Don't tell me what it is. It does right when you pushing sin. You done wrote it out how you needed it to be. You push sin, it be like, no, she must mean. Say, no, I did it. I did not mean what I said. Don't try to go in there and talking in broken English. I can't stand when you purposely talking in broken English. Somebody want to straighten you out. Like you'll be saying, I plead the fifth, and you put FIF, like David Chappelle, the fifth. And they'll say, that's not how you spell fifth. You say, I already know you think I think that's how you spell fifth. But that tell you what somebody think of you. If you know what I mean? If you think that you reaching that low for me, Of course you think I can't. You probably think I can't spell my own name. You know? Because I was too busy running the crack house with my parents on crack. What the hell? You never know what it be. Like I said, I had kids as a teenager. If you think, and I wasn't married, if you think judgment wasn't on me, and I wasn't married, so I didn't give birth to Jesus, you think judgment wasn't on me? Please, police. So a bunch of people, like I said, ain't gonna give me toilet paper to wipe my ass. I'm concerned what they think. I'm not. I'm not. Because them be the same people that can't even seem to figure out how to get their own life straight. Can't nobody who shit is all out of order, they life all out of order, they are a walking joke, ever make me feel bad about me. I don't care what they saying. They could be sitting up throwing money in the air as it rain back down on them. And I'm thinking, boy, I sure wish they could buy a life with all that money. I can't. I can't. I can't. Okay, so that's what I said on here. I'm gonna be who I'm supposed to be. I'm not gonna be who you are. I'm not gonna be who you think I am. I'm not gonna be what everybody else was. I'm just gonna be me. That's it. I'm just gonna be me. And some gonna like it, some not. Some gonna, some gonna believe it. Some gonna be waiting to catch you in any kind of what they call it a lie. What they call it? I don't know what a lie. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The furnace man on Mother Nature. I'm putting it on Mother Nature. You blame it on our ears. Yeah, but we was talking about that Mother Nature hot flashes. The other, no, don't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I more want to fight hot flashes than I do anybody on here. Show, talk to me about some real problems. Give me some real solutions. I want to talk about bullshit that ain't gonna give me no solution. Ain't gonna feed me. If I leave here, I can't go into Chipotle's and pay them with these stories. Because if I could, y'all, I'd be buying a Chipotle's up in there. I just walk in like, so who do I talk to about buying the whole company today? Because that's how much this bullshit pay. This bull, you get paid if you pay them in bullshit that you seen on the internet. And that meant all social medias. You could buy the world. I get the whole country out of debt. Because that's got to be trillions of dollars in bullshit all over the internet. Because everybody always telling me about what it's not. Why don't you tell me how you gonna make it what it is you see that should be there? Like I tell people, you ain't gotta make me a place at the table. Once I was invited, I come with my own seat. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna come with a dish. You get what I'm saying? So I don't worry about nobody giving me a place at the table at all. Hey, Queen of O'Hare, how you doing? How you doing, sis? But yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna get ready to shake on out of here so I can go ahead because this Chipotle is down on North Avenue. It's probably about 4 or 5 blocks away. It's a one bus stop ride. I could just get on this bus on this side. The next stop is like half a block from it. I could get off there or get off half a block in front of it. So I'd rather get off behind it. I don't like going backwards. I think I'm gonna go down to Chipotle's when I'm debating because it's hot. But it's getting later because I'm thinking about if the bus is coming right back, I'll just jump on the bus. I'm thinking about maybe eating there. I don't know. I don't know. So many decisions, so little time. Let's say a little time. So I'm gonna go on ahead and get out of here, guys. I have enjoyed you. I've enjoyed chatting with you, tossing it up on this Tuesday. Tossing it up ain't nothing but just kicking back, chilling. It's nothing big. But when you toss up, you can have anything in the conversation. You never know what we tossing in the air to talk about. But it was nice, good, clean, and wholesome. You know what I mean? And remember this, ain't nobody on nobody's side. All these free thinkers, I hope you're just choosing to go where you want to go. and we'll know what you on when you decide to put yourself on that type of thing. So if you jumping up and I'm fighting and all these people, but I'm out there, got my sword out fighting for them, then that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. But don't speak on anybody else. I'm not. What team am I on? I'm on my team. Better in myself and showing you that. They're not telling you what I'm doing, showing you what I'm doing. Show me where I'm doing something different. Show me where I'm not standing for the real fight for a real cause and giving you real respect. Show me where I'm not telling you my story. And show me where I'm dogging somebody out. And I'm not doing none of these, because that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm about. It's not what I even stand for. So, like I said, I have enjoyed you guys today. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having my back and watching the chat, because I can't see everything because of these eyes. I always miss something. I hope I didn't miss anybody who came in today. Thank you to everybody who came in. Thank you for everybody who was sitting on the throne just watching from outside. Thank you. Thank you for everybody coming in here and showing respect and giving love. You know what I mean? It speaks volumes. I hear a lot of people talk about what's going on in the chat, and it speaks a lot about your home. And one of the things I would love to say is that I respect everyone who has walked in this chat. Maybe one or two times it's went there, and it didn't even really go there where we had something. I haven't had to block people. You've been asked to leave and signed out, you didn't come back. But I'm glad that everybody's come up in here and have respect and show love and knew how to move. And even here's the thing: I hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So if I see somebody I don't like, and unless I needed to tell them, and I'm not gonna tell them over and over again, I don't even see them. If you got a block button, you cannot see any comment they put down, to tell you the truth. So I respect all of you all for wearing a crown up in here. Anybody who comes through here, I respect that. And it makes me want to keep the crown on better, because it feels better to do it right than it did when I did it wrong and still got it right. And so thank you guys. Thank you. I love you. And I will either see you all in the chat, maybe see you later. But if not, I will see you tomorrow. And I know I'm going to drop some shorts. And I want to do 2 music heads. I'm going to put those in the community wall today, too. So I will see you all later. Love you guys. Bye-bye. You're being so good.